But is that really a proposal story?
That's the problem. Most people have proposal stories, but some of us, there's a lack thereof. That is what we are going to be talking about. That's the pure water proposal.
If you wrap Bentley inside nylon paper, it's still Bentley.
You might mistakenly throw it away. Welcome back to our channel. Hope you're doing well. We are the Benossams, and on this channel we talk about different topics centered around faith, family, fun, experiences, life in Canada, and all that good stuff. If you're new here watching us for the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. We hope that you will not be a stranger and come back again soon. And if you're a returning subscriber or an OG, we love you.
What's the sound? Like this? Yeah.
Anyways, today we're going to be doing a bit of a story time. And we're going to be talking about our proposal, or rather my proposal story. Yeah. Some people are already laughing because they know what's about to go down. But it's important that this story is told so that, because we're already going on 12 years, so that in future nobody will try to rewrite the story or, add some things that did not happen or concoct a new version. So let's tell it. So yeah, like I said, we've been married for almost 12 years, and before we got married, of course, as per usual, or rather, I guess everybody has a proposal story, right? Hopefully. But I'm sure that there are a few people out there too that just said,
let's go and do it.
Let's get married. Are you free on the 13th? Let's do it. Anyway, so we'll be talking about our proposal story today. And
But is that really a proposal story?
That's the problem. Most people have proposal stories, but some of us, there's a lack thereof. That is what we are going to be talking about. So, I think let me give a bit of a backstory. So, of course, during the relationship, the courtship, maybe we would have talked about it. What do you think about the proposal? Like, how do you want your proposal to be? Probably asked me. And in good girl, very gentle, very demure fashion, I'm like, I don't want too big of a proposal. I don't want you to do all of that out there. Something very intimate, something very nice, very classy. And I told my boyfriend then at the time, and he was taking it in. I thought. So on a Sunday, I remember it being a Sunday. Either Sunday or Saturday.
On
a Sunday. I guess even before that day, I already kind of knew that something was going to happen soon, but I wasn't just sure of the day. But somehow, there was a particular day that my sister was really trying to get me to her house. I'm like, could this be? Could it be? Could it perhaps? But I'm like, maybe not. So, as in, when we now finally got to the house, they're trying to get me upstairs in a hurry, blah, 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 blah. I already knew. I was just sitting there like, I'm not coming up. But finally, I'm like, okay, let me just help these people. Still thinking that, who knows what they had created in the house. Maybe the rose petals were already leading up the stairs and the cake and the everything, because I was happy, intimate, like just my sister, and I don't know, I didn't know who else was going to be there. So I got into the house, and there was my husband, or then my boyfriend, just standing, waiting for me.
I knelt down.
And now, of course, he knelt down. And there was a sign. You know how people write, "Oh, will you marry me?" with petals and lights and everything.
At that time, it didn't exist. Nobody was doing writing with petals. Nobody was.
Please, if you're married 12 years ago and upwards, please let us know. Anyways, I'm not making this up. I have the recreation of the sign right here. There was a sign written on cardboard that just said this.
In my defense, the cardboard was pink. There was a touch of pink.
Can you not see? I rewrote this now. You can see how classy this handwriting is looking, at least. And then I added hats. These hats were not there. Oh.
They were there. They were hats there.
Which hats?
They were hats there.
Anyways, I was just laughing.
boy.
I was laughing like I was laughing uncontrollably. And of course, to me, it was still in my mind. I'm like, oh, it was still sweet. But I'm like, of course, in that moment,
This is the best you can do.
I'm like, is this why joking? Is this part one? Would there be a part two? Like, I'll say your own part of the story.
Well, so firstly, this is let's put this in right context. This was about 12 years ago, a long time ago. I was much younger. Now, secondly, is Fuke is the person that most of you heard her say
even laugh at me.
Yeah. That even the one that we did that we thought was secret, she already suspected. So I knew anything I did, she was always kind of, and this was at this point we were dated for 4+ years. So she knew that marriage was already in the conversation. Again, we had talked about it, we knew where we were headed. It was just to kind of formalize the proposal and things like that. So any move I made, she already suspected it. For me, that doing it in a Star's house was like the only thing I could do that would have felt natural for her because she would go there anyway. So I felt that maybe that one was the best.
Okay.
Now, secondly is, I'm building my point too. So point number one is this happened a long time ago. In that era, this was shortly after mobile phones came out.
So, please don't forget. So I need people on my side. If you got married over 12 years ago, please write your proposal stories.
I'm sure they are all in the same WhatsApp group right now. One, it was a long time ago. Two, Fuke would always suspect. Three, we always talked about the simple things of life, you know. Let's not complicate things. Let's make things simple.
WhatsApp proposal.
Let's not go overboard with things and all of that. Then number 4, and remember this one is the most important point. I focused on what mattered. Babe, your engagement ring was beautiful, yes or no? Say it to the camera. No, say it to the camera. Was your ring beautiful or not?
It was beautiful.
Exactly. I focused on, the delivery would have been...
Please, if you put rose, if you put gold inside the pig's snot.
If you wrap Bentley inside nylon paper, it's still Bentley.
You might mistakenly throw it away.
I focused on getting at the best ring money could buy at the time. At least my money could buy at the time. I agree the delivery was poor, but the ring itself, that was what I focused on. Then lastly, this blame that I'm getting, I'll share to that sister. Because she planned, in fact, she was not that planned it for me. So my own was just that, get your house ready.
Why did you give her to plan?
I'll show up.
Why did you give her anything to plan?
I thought she had everything together. So when I got there, I was as shocked as you were when you got
Don't worry, we won't say which sister this was. Well, catch yourself.
Oh boy. Anyway, but it was in my mind, looking back, and when I saw the pictures, I was looking black like this.
that one was there.
Yeah, I knew I didn't do well in the proposal, but yeah.
And it's funny because, like I said, like probably you was just saying.
Yeah.
You might have already said, oh, nothing big, but Frank takes things very literal. Like when we were dating, as one of the things I used to say then was that, oh, I'm not, because they would ask me, oh, do you like flowers and everything? Do you like when people give you flowers? I'm like, well, not really.
Yeah.
Like, flowers, it's not really my cup of tea. But does that mean that you should never get me flowers?
But I think most men are like, I would like to think that most men are like that. When we ask you something, we ask you for information so we can note it down.
I want a simple proposal. Does that mean it should be... Does that mean...
The main thing is that the question was asked, the answer was received.
And then it's interesting because, of course, I still said yes because I couldn't say no to the most amazing man in the world.
Boy.
But then, I'm just imagining if it was now. Like you said, it was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was now. You'll be blown away by what I would do.
And it's interesting because then there was no social media or anything. I mean, we used to exchange pictures, BBM, Facebook, and even BBM pictures and everything. But it's just interesting how, and jokes apart now, like even though we laugh about it now, I
Yeah.
mean, it would have been nicer to have it differently, but
Yeah.
it didn't change anything. But I can just imagine a young girl
Yeah.
right now and a
Yeah.
young guy. There's that pressure to do
yeah,
something
yeah.
social media,
Yeah.
you know, worthy,
Approved, yeah.
approved, and it's just us telling you, young couples out there,
Yeah.
just cut your coat according to your size.
Yeah.
Don't
Focus on what matters.
exactly.
Yeah.
Don't overdo it. I mean,
But the balance as well is that as a guy, as you're putting the effort.
exactly.
Also put in the effort. Don't take things for granted.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And interesting. I know that I used to say not overboard, but I
Yeah.
wonder if that was and that's the funny thing, because we used to do like really nice dates.
Yes.
So it's not as if
Yeah.
it was already
Yeah.
giving me sign of
But that's the thing, because back then everybody was proposing in restaurants. It was always an issue of when you guys restaurant you propose.
Yeah.
I think that was when this whole idea of they even put inside your ice cream and then you. So I kind of felt any restaurant date was suspicious at that point. So there had to be something else outside of restaurants.
So, anyways, that's our little story time for today. Let us
Yeah.
know what you think in
Yeah.
the comments. How was your proposal? Number one, number two. This proposal, should I have said no? If I had said no, I won't be here today. Enjoy all the things I'm enjoying, but at the same time,
don't worry, I'll redo the proposal.
If you are proposed to like that, is that a sign for what it is coming in the future? Let us know.
Yeah, but I think it's good. Usually we don't see proposals as indicators of what the marriage will be. Yeah, the proposal might be bad, but the marriage can be beautiful.
Yeah. But at the same time, the proposal can be bad, the marriage can be bad.
Yeah, true. But the marriage can be good and the marriage good. That's the best case scenario.
Yes.
Good marriage, good proposal, good everything. I agree. I mean, if I were to mark my own script myself, that proposal, I'll give myself somewhere around 8/10-ish. But you deserve 10/10, baby. I know. But I give myself 8. I mean, I put in some effort. Do you know where I went to go and park? So that you will not see my car outside.
Anyway, this is just a fun story. We always tease ourselves about it and we just start to share it with you guys.
And I saw the pictures one time like that. Maybe I'll look for it as well.
Maybe if you find the picture,
Yes,
we'll put it, but if not.
Yeah. So you guys say it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad.
All right, friends. Thanks for watching. And on to the next one as usual.
Yeah.
It's bye for now.
Bye.